Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Miss Glen and Friends Read On. I hope you had an amazing weekend, and I'm so delighted that you chose to take the time out to join us for another reading. I'm saying I have a good friend here. We've known each other now for how many years has it been?
9. I can't
Wow,
do that, but 9.
9 years now. I'll let her introduce herself. I'll just put in she was a teacher at Marshall for a few years, but anyway, we became friends. Very beautiful person. Just a good person all around. So I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Thomas. I still want to call you Wise or Wiseman sometimes, but Mrs. Thomas, that she can introduce herself to those who may not know her, and just give a shout out to any of your students if they're watching. And then she'll go right into her book.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. Thomas. I worked at Marshall for 5 years, and that's how I met the amazing Miss Glen. I very much consider her still a mentor, even though she's a great friend. I still look to her for advice, and that we're not in the same school anymore. But I currently work at Coffin Road Elementary in Richland 1. I'd love to tell you that I'm in my classroom, but clearly, as you can see behind me, I'm not. I definitely am missing my kiddos, and I believe that my first year that I taught third grade, I believe those kiddos are either juniors or seniors, so I feel real old. Um, but that is amazing, and I'm super excited to be here and just honored that Miss Glen invited me. So I'm going to get to the point, which is to read. And I am going to share with you at the very end why I chose this book, but I don't, some of my reasons will give away some things that happen in here, and I don't want that to happen. So I am reading The Most Magnificent Thing by Ashley Spears today, or Spires. It might be Spires, sorry. And I am super excited to read this book. It's one of my favorite books to read, and so I hope you enjoy. A lot of this book, you can make personal connections to, and you can also make some predictions. So we're asking some prediction questions. So these are listening here. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. It's her and her dog, in case you can't see. And maybe you do all these things with your dog or cat or best friend too. She makes things, he unmakes things. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it. And she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way to get to work. I don't know if you can see them over here, but some of those pictures of those faces of people don't really imply that they're out of the way. But it's okay. She looks like she's having a good time. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up, gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. We are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. What do you think she's trying to make right there? Any predictions that you have? She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. You can see that she doesn't look very happy with what she's doing. And I still don't know what it is that she's trying to make. But you can tell she's irritated. Let's see what happens next. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She has an antenna. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. Any predictions on what you think she's making now that we have more pictures? How do you think she's feeling right now? It's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different things that she's tried, and she's still not happy with it. How would that make you feel? Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. She gets mad. I think I would be mad too, to be honest. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shape. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of the not right things. If only the thing would just work. What I love about what the author did here is every time before when she's doing the tinkering and all of those things, those are all in lowercase letters. But as she gets more and more mad, the word smashes is in uppercase letters, so you can kind of see that she's irritated. So the author shows that. The author doesn't just tell that, she also shows it. Crunch! Oh, how do you think she's feeling right now? How would you feel if that happened? The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain and she explodes. It is not her finest moment. I'm no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. With the walk. It's not much help at first, but before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mag gets pushed out of her head. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start again. And she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong thing that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she actually likes. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. This will stop that leak. This one's all wet. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant. I must have gotten tired walking away. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. She's wanted something for our dog to ride in with her. Did you predict that? I didn't predict that. So let me tell you why I chose this book. I chose this book because it's about perseverance. I hate to say, but I am not the most patient. When things don't go my way the first time, I'm not always one to keep trying and keep trying. But what she learns is that it took her walking away to really see what she had in front of her. She had some good ideas. They just didn't turn out exactly how they went in her head. And so I love this book, especially for this time, because we're all learning something completely new right now. Whether you're a student and you're online learning, or you're a parent, or you're a teacher, we're all trying to figure this out together. And sometimes it's really hard. And you just have to know that it's okay to take a break and walk away. In that picture with as she's walking with the dog, one of the things that she does is she sees people with balloons and she ends up getting a cookie from a store. And so sometimes you just have to go and do something that makes you happy and come back to the frustrating thing. And that's okay to walk away. I hope you enjoyed the book.
That was awesome. Thank you so much, not only for the reading, but also that encouragement. You are so right in that in this time we have to persevere. And I love that you let us know that it's a real feeling to get frustrated, to get mad. And that one thing we can do is just walk away for a time, do something that makes us happy, and come back. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for reading the book. And again, thank you for that message that we can all, both young and old, take from.
Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Glen, for having me on. It's so good to see your face, and I hope your readers enjoy.
Likewise, I'm sure. I know they did. I know they did. To those of you who are watching the live viewing now, thank you. And to those who may be here for the replay, thank you for taking the time to come and listen to the reading. And I hope you enjoyed it, which I know you did. If you're available, I'd love to see you back at 7 o'clock tonight for another reading. We do episodes at 2:30 and 7 every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So until the next episode, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you again, Ms. Thomas.
You're welcome. Thank you.